Hello, people of the internet. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Happy Friday to you all. Hopefully your week wraps up nicely, and hope you have a nice early start to your weekends. Today, another very exciting release coming from specifically the LGBTQ music scene out of South Korea. March has been kind of loaded. Like, we had QIX debut, we had Holland with a comeback, and then literally one day later, we have the Lionesses back, specifically LIONESSES.G, the first subunit out of the group Lionesses. This is exciting indeed. We've checked out Lionesses' previous release when it dropped at the end of last year, and it was a really nice blend of like a few different types of club genres put together. It was a really nice vibe. But now we have Lionesses.G and their most recent title, and they're technically their debut title. Titled My Pretty, or 예쁘네 오늘 in Korean, and I'm so excited. I love and appreciate so much what the LGBTQ music scene does, especially the South Korean one, because they're in an environment and in a society and in a culture where it is kind of more old-fashioned thinking in a way. Like, they aren't as accepting as, say, countries are in the West, for example, like in America or in the UK where I'm currently living right now. So it's really nice that these artists are slowly starting to pop up here and there, and then just kind of giving society the middle finger and just like, hey, you might have tried to shun us out from the industry, but now we ain't gonna take it. We're gonna show you what we can do, and I love that. So let's give them their fair news. I'm excited. I'm very excited for this. I don't know what this is going to sound like. I don't know if the subunit is going to decide to go for a different route or what the word is going to be with this, but it's going to be a good time. So here we go. Oh yeah, and they've got an entertainment company backing them now. Congratulations.
있잖아 할 말 있어 뭔지 알지만 또 듣고 싶어 이상하게 들릴지 몰라 이상한 건 이 규칙이야 나 사실 나
Wait, hold on.
좋아해 그건 누가 봐도 알고 있어 나 사실 너 좋아해 I know 예쁘네 오늘
There's the main bar. Wow. Again, for the second day in a row, I could not figure out what the main meter of the song was. Well, this is a nice switch. It's nice and chill.
손잡고 걸을까 안 잡고 뭐해
Whoa, that flow kicked in from out of nowhere.
나도 사실 할 말 있어
Oh, and then it goes into this really light-hearted element, and I hear the strings in the background.
이상한 건 이 규칙이야 야 잠깐만 말하지 말아봐 나도 아는데 나도 사실 너 좋아해 내 심장은 널 보면 벅차게 뛰어서
What an interesting interlude. It went like
너만 보면
jazzy.
빛이 내리쬐는 듯해 내 두 눈마저 고장나 꼭 다발을 안고 있는 너를 보면 누가 꽂힌지 몰라 난 네 이름 네 말투 네 웃음 걸음거리는 존재에 난 감사해
ooh, keep the vocals.
다 말해 뭔지 알면서 또 묻고 그래 별도 받아줄 수 있어 이미 네 눈에 있는데 내일 아침 눈을 뜨면 제일 먼저 네 얼굴을 볼 거야 여김을 감사할 거야 Thanks God 언제부터였는데 태초부터
It's so groovy and it's so smooth.
그러니까 그거 말야 Some say we born in hell 따뜻하고 좋겠네 진짜 상관없어
Some say we'll burn in hell sounds warm. What a comeback line. I love that.
뭔지 알지만 또 듣고 싶어 이상하게 들릴지 몰라 이상한 건 이 규칙이야 나 사실
You gotta toast those marshmallows a little bit more there, bud.
누가 봐도 알고 있어 나 사실 너 좋아
got the panning synths back.
잠깐 쉬었다 갈래?
Whoa. That was cool. That was really cool. That was really smooth. Wow. Admittedly, I didn't know what I was getting myself into because I don't listen to like spoilers or anything like that, but I was not expecting like a really smooth, like loungy song. I really like that. I love the way it's mixed too, like it's really clean. Nothing too busy. It's just a really nice, easy listen for me. Oh, and we got a little bit of everything. We got like really fast-paced flow right at the beginning of the song, like that. Like even from the beginning, this song was just like, it took me on a whole ride. It was like, oh, actually, my video's right in the corner over there. But like, it was the same with Holland's Number Boy yesterday. But it was so hard to find the meter for the song at the very beginning because it is using that kind of like syncopated pattern, and that makes it a little bit hard to like try and find what like the pacing of the song is going to be. And I found it a little bit faster than Holland's yesterday, but man, this was hard to find. It's like,
있잖아 할 말 있어 뭔지 알지만 또 듣고 싶어
1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's the meter of the song.
사실 남자 좋아해
Offbeat, offbeat, onbeat, offbeat, offbeat.
I know.
That is a really interesting beat. And then the timing of the meter hasn't changed. It's the rhythm. It's the rhythm of the main line that goes with the meter that's changed now. Because the pacing of the song hasn't changed one bit. It's just the rhythm sequence of the top line changed, and it completely changes the flow of the song here. It's such a small, very small detail in the composition that changes the song. And that's what's really interesting about music theory, is that you don't need to do a lot to make a big change. This is a prime example of it.
I know.
Because notice now, like the instrumental beat now is all on the major beats. There's no, if any, like there's very little syncopation now. And this, that like really nice plucking synth that almost has this element of panning. If you like really pay, if you're listening on headphones and you have like stereo headphones, if you listen real closely to the instrumental, you can hear the synth going back and forth between your ears. It's never like perfectly in the middle. And it's one of those unique characteristics of that specific synth sound that I can't really describe why that happens. But essentially, any song that has this specific plucky synth on it, every single one of them, they will be panning back and forth on any song. It doesn't matter what song it is. It's such a strange phenomenon. I wish I knew more about that. But let's get back to the song. This flow? The accentuated syllable is still on the major beat. There's just so much, or so many syllables in the filler between the major beats that it's just so quick. But the flow itself doesn't break apart from the rest of the song, which is really interesting. And then offset that with this like really playful verse.
잠깐만 말하지 말아봐 나도 아는데
And they've got jokes too, like they're kind of like sticking in little like punchlines, like they say we'll burn in hell, oh, it'll be warm, or like that little moment where it's like, wait, hold on, no, that's a little weird, wait, no, scrap that. It's like they're being playful with the song, but also like they're being playful through the music, but they're also being playful through like just the little like side quips they're throwing in here and there, and it's really cute. But also like the commentary piece on this, I think, is super powerful. The fact that like it is two male couples, but they're having to approach their relationship in a different way, even though the relationship is the same. I think that's a really poignant point of the MV. That like jazzy little key run there. Again, if you pay attention to the synth, they're panning back and forth. Peep the vocals one time. That harmony, whoever's on that top line gave it some soul. And then offset it with the low vocals. Pair it with the high vocals. It's just perfect balancing. It's just a really good, balanced song. Like the production team, you can kind of tell there's a little bit more money involved in this now as well, because this isn't. I forget if their previous release was under STO or if it was technically in that little like middle phase where it was an independent release. But like this feels like it's got a little bit more money put into the song. And the just mixing behind the song is really well executed, and the composition for this I think is really well executed as well. The whole like essentially this entire song is like a juxtaposition piece back here. Because the song and like the two members involved in it, admittedly I don't know their names, so apologies for that, but you've got the low voice and then you've got the high voice. You've got this kind of like really smooth, like jazzy, loungy like interlude, and you pair it with like the really like almost powerful vocals in a way. Not like what you typically associate with powerful vocals, but kind of the same effect it has on the listener. You're comparing like the two couples within it. Again, it's another thing of like juxtaposition, contrasting the two elements of the song. And it's just a really well written song. It's really well executed, and the visuals also are really well executed. And it's just a really nice harmony of all three. And this is a really good time. I love that. So much fun. And of course, I would only endless love and endless support for all of the artists, not just LIONESSES.G, but all the artists, especially in the LGBTQ music scene, just because they have had to fight their way to get to this point, and frankly, they are going to get fair recognition from the general public. It's just not how Korean society works yet. But changes are slowly being made, and now that we're getting more and more groups and artists that pop up in that very specific music scene, I hope that other artists can do the same and not just be more inclusive towards it, but see more artists that are from the LGBTQ music scene pop up and make a name for themselves, because we love a good underdog story here on the channel. But that's it from me today. Thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy and want to see more, channel icon is up there. You can find the... Shoot, what do I say on these? Uh-oh. You can find the back catalog of stuff watched in the past. There we go. Drop a subscription if you want to keep up to date with whenever I upload new videos. And if you don't watch another video of mine right away, YouTube recommends you watch that video down there. And until next time, bye-bye. Whew, it's been a hot minute since I butchered the intro or outro that badly.